At LYNX, we line up behind our brands. As we study strategy, and I think anybody that does, first you look at history and you look at what has worked. You look at your current situation, how you're positioned, and then how you're going to chart a course and build towards success. So for us, we came up with an acronym that's LYNX. L for us in LYNX is loyalty. And I should mention right up front, one of the things we spotted in any of the systems we acquired is we love tenured franchisees. That suggests there's not only institutional and tribal knowledge about that brand, but they've been with that brand and connected that brand for a period of time. They've got perseverance, they've got stickiness to that brand, they've got passion for that brand. So loyalty for us is about loyalty to those relationships. It's about loyalty to all of our stakeholders, the franchisees, their downstream customers, our employee teams and their employee teams that support those relationships, and then ultimately our shareholders. And it's got to work for that entire structure. And so each of our brand families, each of those connected franchise structures have that loyalty built into their fabric, and we want to promote that going forward. Y is for yield, and yield is not a very sexy world, but yield is really mathematical. Is if you want to grow, and we've shared our vision is about growth and sustained success. To do that, you have to have organic growth. You have to expand the business that each of your franchisees, your existing franchisees has through sustained relationships. And then you also have to expand the number of franchisees you have in places you don't have territories filled, or in domestic or international markets. So if you do that, if you have your existing franchisees grow and you continue to add new franchisees and you continue to provide quality experience for your customers so they stay, mathematically you're going to get a lot of yield and growth. Right? For us, N is about navigation. And again, I think I mentioned that as we look to study where we go, looking at the course that's already been charted, what we've already navigated in these brands is really important to understand the positioning going forward. But we've charted a course for each of these brands that's growth oriented. We're disciplined and structured about driving for that growth with support from our franchisees. And then finally, X, and this has become my favorite word in the acronym because it's an old Greek word, and it's Xenial. And Xenial is a relationship, and it basically is founded in the principle that you treat others the way you would like to be treated. And I think if you were to ask any franchisor what's important, it's we just want to have a system where we treat the franchisees fairly and they know to treat us fairly. We treat our customers fairly, and it's all going to work, right? And for us, that Xenial relationship is really important. Franchise brands and communities are big families. And like any big family, you're not going to always get along on every issue every day. You're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have to plow through recessions or pandemics. But if you treat others the way you'd like to be treated as a foundation, give each other a little grace when needed, you're going to plow through and you're going to do great things. So that's the simple recipe for LYNX.